What's happening, YouTube? It's the Miami Football Fanatic here again. Happy to have you guys back here for another video. And the Dolphins have made the first move in free agency. We've signed wide receiver Albert Wilson, formerly of the Kansas City Chiefs. Both sides have agreed in principle to a 3-year contract worth 24 mil. We've been connected to him the past few days, and obviously, those rumors out there were obviously true. Finally, for a change. Haven't heard yet what the guarantees are on the contract, but I'm guessing it'll probably be around 12 to 15 mil. I'm guessing probably for a player of his caliber, young ascending player, 25 years old. He's played 4 years in the league. I really think, hopefully, we can unlock his full potential with the Dolphins offense and Ryan Tannehill. It's a nice signing for the team. I really like the signing. I like the way Wilson plays. He's built like a running back at 5'9", 200 pounds. He's an incredibly strong physical player. And he's really hard to bring down in the open field, which is exactly what we need from our wide receivers. Because, Kenny Stills isn't great at that, and Devontae Parker can't make a move on a defender to save his life. I mean, that guy is always brought down on first contact. So having a guy like Albert Wilson, someone to replace, Jarvis's tackle breaking ability, is just tremendous for the team. He's got a tough, dynamic play style, and that's perfect for the slot. But he isn't just a slot receiver. He really can play the outside. He's got great speed. Similar to the departed Jarvis Landry, he does a fantastic job making guys miss in tiny windows. He isn't just a north and south speed guy. He's got a number of moves in the slot on the outside to make the first defenders miss. I love the way he bursts up the field on screenplays. He does a tremendous job of that. We've had troubles with that the past couple of seasons. We haven't been able to execute screenplays to save our life, and that's one of Wilson's specialties. He doesn't give first defenders a chance to make a play on him. He just blows by him and makes great plays on screenplays. He's a much more explosive and faster athlete than Jarvis. He's a 4'4" guy, and he can make it happen all over the field. He can go over the top of the defense. Can make it happen on slants. He's a tremendous route runner. I love the way he runs routes. He runs them with excellent precision and urgency. And at this point, it really isn't fair to compare him to Jarvis. Jarvis was a 2-time Pro Bowler, but you can't help but make that connection when we go out and cover and sign a player of his play style. A similar player, a little bit smaller, but same kind of play style. Very physical, can make it happen in the slot, and they just do a great job of just making things happen, and tremendous run after the catch ability. He's said to be coachable, which is something I know that Coach Gase is going to love. He was complaining last year, kind of on the down low, that players, weren't in their playbooks and weren't running the right routes and weren't doing the right things out there on the field. And now, later on, we know that was probably Jay Ajayi and Jarvis Landry, and maybe even Ndamukong Suh. But Gase will love that, because apparently Albert Wilson's a very coachable kind of player. Another gripe of Adam Gase's was players not knowing what they were doing on the field, like I said. And the team won't have that problem with Wilson. It was incredibly. Matt Nagy said, the now head coach of the Chicago Bears, Matt Nagy said that Wilson was incredibly on top of his playbook, and he knew the concepts and schemes to a T. So that's exactly what we need, especially from a player that will be playing all over the field. Like I said before, a plus in this, he's only 25 years old, so he's a player on the rise. It's not like we're signing a 29, 30-year-old. I really think he's got much more room to grow, similar to Kenny Stills. Kenny Stills was more of a speed guy. He worked pretty well in the slot in New Orleans, but the last couple of seasons he really has developed into a all-around great wide receiver that can do it all over the field, and a guy who's is on top of everything that's going on the offense. He knows what everyone's doing at all times, and he knows his assignments, and he runs like excellent, precise routes. And Albert Wilson, did show that ability last year with the Chiefs, but he really has much more room for improvement for being 25. So he definitely is on the rise. And he made big plays for the Chiefs too when needed most. Not sure why the Chiefs would let him go, especially with Patrick Mahomes being their starter now. Week 17 against Denver, with Mahomes starting at quarterback, he caught 10 passes for 147 yards. So they obviously showed a great rapport and a great chemistry. But the Chiefs just wanted to go in a different direction. They wanted to obviously bring Sammy Watkins in, a bigger, slightly more dynamic receiver that can take the top of a defense and really make it happen with his great athletic ability, which I really think the Chiefs are going to unlock, especially with Patrick Mahomes' big arm. But in review of this signing, I really like it for the team. I really think he's going to fit well with what we're trying to do on offense. We really want to have a quick, three-step drop offense similar to the Patriots, where guys are running, 10, 15, 20-yard routes and just getting the ball out quick, not giving the defense a chance to make a play on the ball or the quarterback. And Albert Wilson's going to be tremendous for that kind of play style. And hopefully Devontae Parker can finally put it together and give us that athletic big wide receiver that can do it all over the field. He isn't much of a guy. He doesn't get much separation. He isn't that kind of player. But who knows what we might see from Devontae Parker. Kenyon Drake, I didn't know he was capable of the way he played the last quarter of the season. So hopefully Devontae Parker, now that Jarvis is gone, and him and Kenny will be the two main guys. We did sign Danny Amendola too, but I'm going to talk about him in another video. But hopefully Devontae, really, now that he's going to be one of the front runners at receiver, can put it all together and help out this offense tremendously. So yeah, I really like the signing. Can't wait to see how he meshes on this offense and how he plays with Ryan Tannehill. He's a tremendous, strong, physical, fast player who can really isn't just relegated to being a slot player. Alrighty, guys, as always, fins up, baby. Let me know what you think about the signing. Yay or nay. Alrighty, guys, as always, fins up, baby.